Welcome to drillingcontractor.org. I'm Alex Sindris, and I'm here at the 2016 IADC Annual General Meeting in Scottsdale. And joining me today is Jorge Pinon. He's the Director of Latin America and Caribbean Energy Program at the University of Texas at Austin, as well as the Interim Director of the School of Geosciences at UT. Jorge, thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
What are some of the challenges to operating in some of the major oil-producing countries in Latin America?
I don't think that it's necessarily the resource base. The resource base is there. It is not an issue of technology either. We do have the know-how on how to commercialize and monetize those resources. The issue is political continuity of the terms and conditions in which we have to operate. We as an industry have a major investments up front, and we cannot play in a scenario in which the rules of the game will change 2 or 3 years down the road. So the biggest challenge that we face in the region, again, is political continuity as far as the rules of the game are concerned. And today, that's very difficult with the number of populist governments that we have in the region.
And during your presentation, you also pointed out Venezuela and some of the factors that are affecting oil and gas production activity there in that country. Can you give us some of those factors here?
Yeah, Venezuela is, as you know, the largest holder of reserves in the Western Hemisphere, over 200 billion barrels of oil. So the potential is there. The technology to extract the heavy oil of the Orinoco is also there. The challenge is that for the last 13, 15 years, the government of Venezuela has not offered contractual terms and conditions that are attractive to the industry. So they have not been able to monetize those resources. By the same token, the industry have had a very bad experience in Venezuela because the rules of the game continue to change. Having said that, we think that Venezuela still has an unbelievable potential moving forward. We believe that after a 3-year period of the recapitalization of the industry, once it takes place, that country can certainly go back and exceeds a 3 million barrels a day production. So the bad news is today Venezuela. The good news is tomorrow's Venezuela.
And elsewhere in Latin America, can you give us an overview of some of the political uncertainty in certain countries we've seen versus more continuity?
Well, 3 countries for us are Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico. Mexico does offer, we believe, political continuity. We'll see what the elections in 2018 will bring, but we think that Mexico does offer at least that political continuity as far as their energy reform is concerned. We'll see what happens with the recent change in Argentina, in which you have a new government today that is rewriting some of the rules of the game, again, not only to attract international oil companies, but to make sure that they stay around for the next 5 to 10 years. And Brazil. Brazil was at one time, again, a poster child of the industry. They have changed, corruption issues, government issues. They're now going through political changes in the country. The potential for Brazil is huge. The question then again, are we going to have a stable government in Brazil that allow the industry to operate long term? We'll have to see. But Argentina, Brazil, Mexico are the 3 countries to follow here in the near term.
Jorge, thanks again for talking with us.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us today at drillingcontractor.org.